This world is changing. No, these workers. I did not spawn in these workers. They grew up to be workers. And this is the future. Earth. These terramorphs. Well, queens cannot stand work. Babies are really not allowed to truly live outside unless they're ones that are trying to grow up. These ones are ones that become elite in the higher rank. Those ones will grow up to be high ranked. High ranking. And only the brave can go out. It's actually a dangerous place to try to get out. So lays her eggs. Like 2 have died. The entire history. 2 have died. 2 babies have died back in time. Babies are being born every day. Okay, now it's even 4 babies that have died every day. But parasites are something that feed on eggs. Only feed on babies. Babies and the queens, well, will just hold all of her eggs to lay them. They're actually native to the caves of Messaville. That continent's actually called Messaville. There's a city called Mesa Village. And it's in a wall. That city, because only high-ranking people are allowed to go out of the cave. Also, queens cannot go out. You see these white parts on them? Those are eyes. These were things that could have been eyes. We just waited a little bit. No. Workers are the most common. There's the king. Because kings sometimes leave for like 60 years. These ones live for Terramorph kings and queens live for 600 years. So male leave for like 60 years. While he mates with other females, part of the colonies. And the elites are actually pretty rare. There's only 4 elites that spawn in every cave because you can almost never find primes though. And the elites are a little bit more common. There's only 2 other elites. Elites will become females, no, not elites. Elites will become males, and primes will become females. Because primes don't have wings. Warriors are actually, there's only one thing higher than warriors are just one thing higher than workers. There's actually workers that are just stronger. There's an entire ecosystem. Tanks are rare. Right, because that's the entire ecosystem of this world. The world changes. Nature became... Because these parasites are actually ticks that evolved. Ticks have evolved. These are actually geckos. Geckos evolved.
I'm gonna get a new family. They're not gonna die.
Okay. Now my world.
Can you charge it when you go?
The world's been evolving. The entire world. cities, world have been abandoned. It used to be a thriving world. Temples, pyramids, everything. This is Mesopotamia, actually. Or what's left of Mesopotamia, actually. This is where the last humans can live. In the walls. This wall has already been taken over. But only tinier bugs can live. I mean, tinier. See, the bugs are actually part of their own ecosystem. Now I'm going to go by species relatedness. Bugs have actually evolved to fill many niches. Since the sixth...
Can you please get off my bed?
Alright. Oh. There's an entirely big family. Entire big family of species. Actually, I'm gonna go in groups. I'm gonna say there's many different groups of species. This one's just so like, I'm not going over the species actually, I'm just going over the hierarchies and what animals exist. There's 12 species of bug. All of them are weird. There's only one species of human called the villager human. Homo villageri. Because Homo sapiens have evolved to become Homo villagers. Homosexual villagers. I will do what? I'm old enough to do it now, boy. That's what the 6th graders be doing.
At once, sire. At once. You're on. Command me. Command me. I await
There are
summons
10 nights in this entire village. 10 nights. They only get 6 hours of sleep. 2 wandering traders that want. There are 2 traders of each. There's actually 10 traders in each village.
Try to get off my bed.
Sire.
Sorry, I can see it through the mirror.
Only 10 of these special roles. Well, it's not just regular jobs. Many of these people are African. Many are African. See, nearly the entire society is African. And that is actually a pretty big thing. Because they only want their culture. Yeah, all they do, everyone in the entire city is African. Actually, no, not everyone. Some people aren't, but a lot of them are. See this grass color? This grass color, that actually also depends. But now it's one big continent. Now, as the world changes, the grass, the world's been changing for generations. Life has become less diverse. Well, I'm gonna go to the farm. Looks like everything's frozen. Well. What I got to do with these powers? Oh, there you go, never mind. This man was just taking his son to teach him about the role of being a watcher. Actually, there's many rules in this world. They're very important. That's very important. But also, a lot of their food. They get a lot of their food from chickens. And whenever eggs they lay, and they laid 11 eggs. And today, you got 4 babies today. Usually 4 babies out of the 11 eggs. But I always feel like there's like 16 for some reason. Let's see, there's 16 eggs. 16 eggs, you got 4 babies. Because usually you can divide the amount by 4 usually. You know, for amount of eggs, you always divide by 4. Not a lot of the eggs actually produce babies anymore because the grounding is fertile. And also the chickens become less and less fertile. Because inbreeding populations can't produce viable offspring as much anymore. No wild animals are allowed to exist. Humanity decided to change. Because the fish family is actually grown by a lot. Alright, so you have 2 families. Well, the lizard family, you already saw all of it. This was about the lizards.
Your Honor, I await your command.
Until they heard of a Terramorph. They heard that Terramorph King had just gotten to breeding season. He was ready to mate. And he thought this was like a queen cage. And he decided to get some food on the way. This was the first time the Terramorphs actually got like to eat humans. This is the first attack. This first attack in over 600 years. This is the second generation. The second generation of Terramorph has just grown up. The new generation. Because the man was looking for other females fertile. He didn't find any. Until this rogue male found a queen. Until another queen popped up. This was called the Great Terramorph Raid. Many knights were killed until Terramorph Queen
At once.
had decided to finally start breeding. This was called the Great Ending. It was an event that would end the globe. He was still alive, but he was in such pain. His horse was still alive too, but he was weighing him down. They were just being tortured slowly and burnt.
I swear it.
Nearly all knights had died. Until this knight had came. With this new queen, all she had was babies. And all she had were her babies. The fake just killed the babies, actually. The 3rd generation of Terramorph has just been born. The 3rd generation. This is the first Terramorph colony.
I await your command.
This is the first Terramorph. That's the first colony actually with the first Terramorphs ever. Now with this beasts are here.
Absolutely.
And they hired 2 new knights.
Absolutely.
But the babies weren't dangerous, so
Absolutely. I await your command.
they only killed them once they grew up. Because they still had